If you follow me very closely on Instagram or YouTube, you've probably seen a few different versions of my front end over the past 6 months or so, ever since I damaged my Rally Innovations bar down in California. The Rally Innovations bar has been great, but I have some different plans for the front end of the car, and so even though I managed to fix the Rally Innovations bar, I've decided not to put it back on. This aux beam light bar has more than made up for the lights that I took off the front of the Rally Innovations bar, but this doesn't necessarily solve all problems. One of my concerns was that in snow, rain, or fog, it would essentially be unusable. It lights everything up that's right in front of you. I really need some light down low, and I need some way to get it on the front of the car. That's why I'm really excited about this new product from ADF, Anderson Design Fabrication. It's made specifically for the SH Forester to hold 2 light pods in front of your grille.
The bracket is made from a single piece of thick steel with a sturdy powder-coated finish.
In order to mount the light bracket, you'll have to remove the front bumper cover. Don't let that intimidate you. It's really very, very simple. You also have to do it to install the Rally Innovations light bar and the SSD light bar. They all require taking the entire bumper skin off the front of the car. I'll show you how to do that. There are a series of plastic clips here, 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 and here to remove. There are dedicated tools for getting these out, but I find a screwdriver to pop the rivet up and then a wire cutter to finish the Some of mine are broken, so they don't even hold that well anyway. Right where the bumper cover meets the fender, there's a 10mm bolt right there. Same thing on this side. There are more of these little plastic rivets that connect things down underneath the bumper. I've lost nearly all of mine down below after having various bits of the plastic parts get broken or disappear. I have some things sort of zip tied together under there, so I'm not going to remove these. I'm just going to let it hang down. But it's probably simpler to remove the rivets from down below. That way you can remove the entire bumper cover. Once you've got all the rivets and the bolts removed, it's just a question of starting to pull it away. This piece just snaps onto this piece with some clips that are built in. Same thing on the other side. If you've removed all of your plastic rivets from down underneath, you can move this entire thing away. Mine is connected with some zip ties under there, so I'm just going to let it hang like that.
The ADF Grille LED pod mount is secured by these 3 existing bolts. You will remove the horn from its stock location and mount it to the ADF bracket using the provided bolt. The 3 bolts on the Forester require a 12mm socket. On my Forester, even though they're all 12mm bolt heads, each bolt is unique, so keep track of which one goes where. After you've removed the 3 bolts, you can mount the ADF bracket using the bolts you removed. The holes in the bracket should line right up. My Forester was in a front-end accident before I bought it, and I've encountered a few spots under the hood where things are slightly twisted and don't line up quite right, including this spot. I couldn't quite get all the original bolts to reseat, and so I had to improvise a bit with some other bolts. Assuming your Forester has not been banged up in front, you should be able to simply put the original bolts back in place to secure the ADF Grille LED pod mount. Once you've attached the bracket with the 3 bolts, you can then mount your horn onto the bolts provided by ADF. The nut and bolt ADF supplies is 13mm. At least that's what came with mine. Now the bracket is in place and you're ready to move on with your light install.
Before I get this put all back together, I'm going to go ahead and take care of my wiring while I've got good, easy access to everything.
If you have a 2009 or 2010 Forester, once you've got your wiring in place, you can pull the grille and bumper cover back up over the front end of the car, allowing the ADF light mount to emerge through the bottom part of the grille. If you have a 2011 to 2013 Forester, you'll need to slightly modify your grille to accommodate the light bracket. I'll show you what I did. First, I detached the grille from the bumper cover by removing the numerous silver-colored screws. I then removed the two most central small black screws along the bottom rung of the grille because I'm going to cut some of this plastic out of the way. Using my grinder, it took just a few minutes to remove the small area of plastic here and create an opening for the ADF mount to pass through. The cut is entirely invisible from a normal viewing angle. After cutting the grille, I reattached it to the bumper cover. Pull the grille up and over the ADF mount. In the process, pay attention to your wiring to make sure you've got it where you want it. Then you can snap everything back into place and insert all the plastic rivets to secure the bumper cover and grille. Don't forget the bolt in the wheel well. So there's how the bracket sticks out from the 2011 to 2013 grille. You can't even see where I cut it. Even straight on, you can't even really perceive that the grille has been cut in any way. Well, that is super clean and low profile. I like that. And that was pretty simple. Now you're ready to mount lights. I'm installing this new line of LED cubes from Diode Dynamics, the SS3, onto the ADF mount. These are fabulous little pods that provide an astonishing amount of light, precisely directed by their unique optics. I'll have a video reviewing these superb yet relatively affordable pods coming soon. I love how clean this setup is. These two tidy little lights far outperform the 4 lights I was previously running, and as much as I loved the look of my Rally Innovations bar and appreciated the protection it provided for my bumper, this understated ADF mount, coupled with a pair of powerful LED pods, offers superb trail illumination without compromising approach angle. This is a really nice additional choice to have on the market, and by far the most affordable way I'm aware of to securely add auxiliary lighting to the front of your SH Forester. You can get the SH Forester grille light mount directly from ADF's website, awdadventure.com. I would like to again emphasize that ADF designed this for the 2009 to 2010 Forester. If you have a 2011 to 2013 Forester like me, this will not work without doing some cutting on your grille. Depending on the lights you mount and the way they're wired, you may need to make additional cuts on your grille to fit them. The minimal cuts that worked for me may not work for you, and I would only recommend getting this for a 2011 to 2013 Forester if you're comfortable improvising and are prepared to cut away parts of your grille.